Welcome back to my channel, everyone. This is going to be stock pot refining part number 4. First thing we're going to do is, you can see some of this metal has come back out of solution, and I'm making that determination by the color that I'm seeing there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of hydrochloric acid. Maybe there's about 6 milliliters. And what we'll do then is put in some more pieces of zinc, and to get the rest of that to come out of solution. Then I'm going to set it back here out of the way. And now what we'll do is we're going to bring our main beaker down here and take a look and see what we got in here. Right, I've got a little bit of solid material left in the bottom down here. But what I'm going to do now is I've got a tube of water here, and I'm going to siphon everything down into this filter flask with one of my specially prepared filters in it that rides up the side of the funnel there, so we can get all the solid material in here. Alright, now here we go. We're going to stick the tube in our flask up here, or our beaker up here. I'm going to draw all this solution out of this beaker. I got some water in there, yep. Draw the solution out of this beaker down into our funnel down here. Solution through this filter here. I've got these solids left over down here in this beaker. Not sure what's going to be in there, but what I'm going to try to do now is put the solids into this funnel, and I'm going to put the solids. Rinse the solids. Now that everything's pulled through the filter there, I'm going to rinse the solids into this filter. Got some neat looking material down in the beaker down there. It looks like it's gold, glittering. Not quite sure what that is. Looks like pieces of flecks of gold. I'm gonna rinse that into the filter also. Get everything in the filter. We've got all that solution pulled through. I'm going to use some hydrochloric acid here, rinse the solids out. We're going to get them back in this beaker and do another extraction on solids out of this filter here. Alright, we got that solution running clear through the filter. Got pretty much all of it pulled through now. So what what we're going to do is turn the vacuum off. We're going to transfer the solids in the filter. The solution will have gold and platinum group metals in it. And now what we're going to do is put the filter right back in this jug and hit it again hard. Some more aqua regia. Alright, I'm going to add about 250, 300 milliliters of hydrochloric. And then we're going to add small doses of nitric acid here and start a second extraction on these solids. See if we get any more out of there. That's 15 milliliters of concentrated nitric, 300 milliliters hydrochloric. Stir this up, start my heat, covered up, and up on the heat it goes. Okay, let's pull this solution down out of this flask that we just filtered out. I'm going to pull it down and I'm going to transfer it to this 2-liter beaker. Just filtered this out real good, so it should be a nice clear solution. It does have a little bit of sediment. I'm going to reserve that and not add it here. Got me a piece of filter paper. Get a little bit of our solution on there. Let's just do another stannous test just for good measure. And definitely got precious metals in solution. You see a tint of orange along the top and it's brown down below, so I think we're going to have platinum group metals and gold in solution here. Okay, I think I see just a touch of green on that as well, which means we've got a little bit of palladium in here also. What I'm going to do now is add some sodium metabisulfite, and we're going to try to precipitate the gold out of this solution. Now, sodium metabisulfate will precipitate the gold, but it will also precipitate out platinum group metals if they are present in small quantities. So what we're going to get out of this is the gold, most of the gold. And we're going to end up with a little bit of platinum group metals left in the solution, with the gold subtracted, hopefully. Okay, I'm flying blind here. I don't know how much sodium metabisulfite to add. So I'm going to try adding an excess to make sure we got all the gold out of here before we proceed. That's the foam we're looking for when we do gold refining, so that's a good sign. I think we got enough in there now. I'm just going to let this react and let this settle and see what we got in the bottom of this beaker and see what we got left in the solution. Alright, we're looking superb here. I think I've got all the gold dropped down out of this solution. It's got a thin layer of gold down on the bottom. And I'm going to test the solution and see what's remaining in it now. There shouldn't be any gold left in here. It should all just be platinum group metals, palladium, and platinum. Let's see what we got here. And that looks like what we got, man. It's green and orange. It's green and orange. That means platinum and palladium in solution. No more dark brown. So we've got all the gold dropped out of here now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to filter the gold out of here, and then we'll process the platinum and palladium solution and get that and join it with this palladium solution and go from there. But for now, let's look at this back here. This is the second extraction of our solids. I'm going to add another squirt of nitric acid. Do it real slow here because this is boiling. Just add a little bit of acid. That's nitric acid going in. I don't see a whole lot of fume production. Alright, there we go. We got a little fumes forming now. A bit more here. Foam looks green, so we may have some platinum group metals still dissolving there. On those nitric additions. We know what happens when we put the nitric in too quickly. So we still got metals going into the solution here, it looks like. Probably not all that much. Let's take a look at this big beaker here with our platinum group metals in solution. What I've got is I've got another filter set up. I'll put it down in this funnel, and we're going to filter the gold that we just precipitated out of this solution. We'll get the platinum group metals in solution in a flask and the gold up here in the filter. Here we go. I need to turn my vacuum on. Let me get this started first. Filtering out the gold that we just precipitated out of this solution. This is coming along nicely, man. This is going real smooth. I'm going to have platinum group metals in this solution. The gold is going to be removed with the SMB that we added earlier. We'll get the gold in this filter right here. We're going to throw this in a melt dish, melt it up into a button, and get a yield on the gold from the stock pot. While we're waiting for this to pull through this filter, get another half a shot of nitric here and start adding a little bit more nitric to the solution in this beaker. See if we can extract some more precious metals out of those solids. Not seeing a lot of fumes there, man, so that's telling me that I don't have a whole lot of precious metals in solution back here. Right, this one here, right, this deal right here is going real well, man. I'm getting the gold out of here, and we're getting the platinum group metals filtered down into the flask so that we can process those. Down at the bottom of the beaker. Not very much, but solution pulled through. This is going to be our gold. Try to rinse it a little bit here, and then once we get it rinsed, I'm going to take the filter, put it down into a melt dish. I'm going to melt this up into a little button, see what kind of yield we got for gold out of our stock pot. Here we go. We got the gold rinsed out and into this filter here. Move some of this stuff out of the way, make some room. So now what I'm going to do is get the gold out of this filter and get it down into this piece, or this melt dish here. Carefully. This should just be gold in here now. Alright, let's take this over to the melt table. I'm going to set it under these torches and see if we can melt this gold now. Okay, here's our little bead of gold that we got from the stock pot. I'm going to throw it up here on a scale and see what kind of yield we got. 3.8 grams of pure gold. It's not high purity. It's going to have a little bit of platinum group metals mixed in with it, but that's quite all right. I'll throw this in with the next batch of carat scrap that I refine. Nice. Okay, we're going to do a little review here where we're at. We got a 3.8 gram button of about 99% pure gold there. Up here I'm doing a second extraction on this material in this beaker, but I'm not getting a whole lot of metal to come out to go into solution. I may have some rhodium and other platinum group metals in here that I can't dissolve with aqua regia. So we have to take a look at that. Turn the heat off. In this beaker we've got the metals from the DMG extraction. They're cementing out. That's coming along pretty good. Over here we've got our platinum group metals separated from the gold. So that's coming along okay. Then one more flask here to show you. I've got this. This is where I filtered off the solution earlier, and I didn't add all of it because it had some sediment there. What I'll do is end up adding this to my stock pot, and I think that'll conclude part 4 of the stock pot refining. I got me a little bead of gold to show for it, worth a couple $100 there. Better than letting the waste treatment bucket have it. Alright, that'll conclude part 4 of the stock pot number 2 refining series. Thanks for watching.